The fuck ist das, Alter?
There's a ghost that haunts Bombsite A of Train.
Hä? Er bewegt sich! Er bewegt sich!
Was?
Is it a bug? Is it a train? Or is it Aqua is missing? I recently covered the VAC Live Agent Spectator thing, which just turned out to be him exploiting Counter-Strike's Helsinki servers, which allow you to connect to them so long as you know their IP, and then it's just a matter of waiting on them until they're used for an official match. At that point, he joined spectators and used a name like VAC Live Agent to prank the community. Valve, please fix. And now we're seeing ghostly SAS models floating about Bombsite A on Train. Now I don't want to get all paranoid that everything is just Aqua's missing in disguise, so let's take a look at what we've got here. For a start, it isn't a real player, nor does it stand out against the background like a real player does. It's a phenomenon most commonly seen on Train, although something similar is happening here on Dust 2 and gets the player banned for doing too much team damage to it. And also this clip from Ancient, posted soon after CS2 was released. He also gets banned for dealing too much team damage. And a few months ago, a player was banned on Train for doing the same thing. Most of them are on Train. In this clip, the ghost is shot and seemingly killed, yet doesn't show up in the kill feed or anything like that. And the same's the case in this one. Although sometimes it seems to be invincible. And other times it isn't even challenged, and it's allowed to peacefully go about its way without being shot by friends or enemies. What a friendly match of Counter-Strike that must have been. So yeah, while we're limited to the recordings that people have of this phenomenon, there do seem to be quite a few of them. The ghost seems harmless enough unless you provoke them first. If you look at all these clips, they all share one thing in common. One of the players is missing at the start of the round. It appears that this bug is when a disconnected player rejoins the server, which makes me think it defaults to spectator view for that joining player, but what with spectating being disabled for the server, it glitches out and force spawns them as a person that isn't real, like Pinocchio, but less sinister. I downloaded a demo for a recent poltergeist sighting and viewed it for myself. The ghost in question is player 911, who joins the game as normal when it starts, but during the second round, for whatever reason, his connection fails and he disconnects. For the next few rounds he isn't in the server, but then, sure enough, at the start of the 5th round, there's something special about this point that he appeared at. The maps in Counter-Strike are made up of coordinates, and guess where the very centre of this universe is? Yep, that's right. These ghosts spawn at the 000 coordinate. According to Reddit comments, they're unable to see where they are when in this ghostly state, which is probably why they move so weirdly, although one person apparently managed to navigate about thanks to help from a friend's stream of the game. I've covered people spawning at the map's 000 point before. This was back in the CSGO era, and it was achieved by reconnecting to the server and then by spamming a key repeatedly. Only in CSGO they would spawn as a proper person and people would just assume the spawns were messed up in some way. I'm unsure why it seems to happen on Train so much. Whether it's something Valve have added to this map for the first time, since it's the newest one that they've made and released for the game, or whether it's just because the 000 point on Train happens to be out in the open and not halfway through something solid like they seem to be in the other maps. Valve could try fixing it by shifting everything down about 1,000 units or so, or, you know, fix it properly, because they're Valve and they made the game. Please fix.